Hey, what's up, Dino? How you doing? Happy Friday. Just out here fishing in this it's like a cold front and we got like 15-mile-per-hour winds coming from the north. Kind of unfortunate, but I don't really don't mind. I just kind of wanted to come out here and get some fresh air. I appreciate you stopping by, my man. Dino. Let's see. Yeah. Hope you're having a great day. Just tossing a chatterbait and a Z-Man creature bait right now. I got one bite maybe like a few minutes ago. It's like a small, I think it's like a sunfish on the soft plastic. But yeah, I'm just pretty much just fishing this north side of the bank to kind of avoid the wind. Since it's kind of coming from the north, I have a little bit of, it's kind of on a slope, so I can kind of avoid the wind a little bit better than out further on the south side. Back to the wind. Yeah, I'd be kind of surprised if I caught anything, but I never really expect to catch anything, honestly. If I do, it's a good day. If I don't, it's still a good day. Wow. But I appreciate you. Oh yeah, 100%. You can still have fun. It is like the wind's pretty cold though. Like the temperature drop. I feel like it's like at least 10, almost 15 degrees. Yeah, you can definitely have fun though. I appreciate you. Oh, okay, nice, nice weather in the morning. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've been working nights, so my mom was saying that the weather did drop or the temperature changed quite a bit from this morning. But yeah, I think we're supposed to get like a little shower. This is what I'm using right now, a little Z-Man creature bait. Last time I was fishing here, I wasn't anticipating on catching a gar. There's like some big alligator gar in this place, and yeah, I ended up hooking into one and fought it for like 10 seconds, and he snapped me off. But yeah, it was pulling like crazy. I was like right in this area right here. Pretty wild. I appreciate all the thumbs up from everyone. Again, I hope everyone's having a great day. There's some pretty big carp and buffalo in here as well. I might try to fish for those one day. Also, I want to try to catch one of those gar because I also broke off on a chatterbait on one. They're pretty big. This pond is like pretty much all you can see is the pond. But yeah, it's been here for a long time, and yeah, there's some really big alligator gar in here, like 15, 20 pounds. Which is kind of surprising, but yeah, you never know what's in the water around you sometimes. Sorry about the wind, man. I debated on going live because I was just filming, but I was like, oh, whatever. I'll just go live. If nobody wants to watch it, then they don't have to, you know. But yeah, this wind is crazy. I almost didn't come fishing. I was like, nah, I'm not going to, because I was considering doing content, you know, was doing a live stream or filming a video. But I decided to anyways. I was like, it's kind of like more of a like the natural, what is it? Elements. Like if you were out here fishing, you'd experience pretty much the same thing I'm experiencing. A lot of people kind of complain about the wind noise sometimes, or they talk about the mics, getting mics, and I'm like, I honestly don't mind that much the wind noise unless it's just like brutal, which it kind of is right now. But yeah, I don't really mind it that much. Hopefully it's not too bad. Caught anything official? What's up, official? You're asleep. No, I haven't caught anything. I got one bite on my little soft plastic creature bait earlier. I think it was like a bluegill. Oh wow, yeah, I got a bite now. Oh my god, I missed him. That was a small little bass. Just talking about it. Yeah, I got a little bite early, and I had one on right now. I don't know how I missed that guy. He wasn't big or anything, but it was a fish. That was this place doesn't have a lot of cover. It was like one of my first YouTube videos. They had like brush piles where people have been cleaning up in the area, and I threw a lot of sticks and stuff in the water, like these broken limbs or whatever. I decided to throw some of those in the water just to create cover for the smaller fish that are out here or whatever, to have a place to kind of hide and all the bait fish. And sometimes I like to fish them just to see if there's anything on them. And there was one on that one for sure. But yeah, it's like one of my first videos. I was talking about how there's not really any cover, or at least visible cover. And I decided to throw some tree limbs in the water, stuff like that. Yeah, it is. It is pretty nice, man. The spot is not bad. It's been here for a while, and I think maybe like 15 years ago, I used to come here in the afternoons and do pretty well. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like it has changed. But there's still fish in here, and some big like alligator gar and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy because this is right behind us, like right maybe where the shoreline is on that end. Maybe less than 50 yards, there's an extension. I got a bite. Oh yeah, I don't know if it's the same one. A little guy. I'm fishing barbless too. I'm surprised I got him. Wow, he would be hooked on the outside. Good thing I'm fishing barbs. He was like hooked almost in the eye. And yeah, that's one reason why I say I like fishing barbless sometimes. Like if I'm in a tournament or something, it would have been different. I might go fish with the barb, but and that was like the perfect scenario to be fishing barbless. It's came right out, and he's not bleeding or anything, but he was like hooked on the outside right by the eye, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I think he'll make it for sure. Nice little one to get the smell on my hands. Pretty stoked on that one. Had to toss him back. It's kind of hard for me to get down to the bank. But yeah, I'm pretty happy I caught that one. I appreciate you guys for hanging in there with me till I caught something. Yeah. And hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. But yeah, this is the bait that I'm using. It's a Z-Man creature bait. I think they should float. I don't think this one is floating. I think all Z-Man soft plastic should float with a little split shot on it. Carolina rig, basically. Oh, what I was saying, yeah, There's an extension to the Trinity River down there, and there's like a lot of gar and stuff. I don't know if that helped populate this body of water at one point, but yeah, there's some big fish in here, like gar and stuff. Again, sorry about the wind. I might try to go over here and get out of the wind a little bit more. Sorry if I missed anything in the chat. I'm just like kind of distracted right now. The best thing, as far as quality, I caught a really good crappie one time, man. This thing was huge, man. It was probably almost like a 2 pound crappie. And as far as, you know, the best thing, I guess a lot of people would consider that the best, since that would be something that they would eat. But I've caught like a 4 pound bass. I've missed, I got broke off a couple times by some gar. They were probably like 15 pounds, man. Like some huge gar. And I've seen there's a lot of big carp. If one day I like try to fish for carp or something like that. But yeah, there's quite a few species in here, but nothing like crazy. There's no like 10 pound bass as far as I know, and that's typically what I fish for. But yeah, there's some really big carp though, and it could be buffalo. But yeah, I've never tried to fish for them. In that extension to the Trinity River, that over maybe like a half a mile down the road, this is a good place to catch like small like bait fish, like small sunfish. And one day I think I'm gonna get like a steel leader and come out here and try to see if I can catch one of those big gar. I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm not sure if that would work. Yeah, it's probably good. It is pretty good in the middle, but it's not that deep, honestly. I typically like, let's say, I don't know, like 80% of the fish I catch, they're pretty much close to the shoreline. Like I mentioned earlier, there's not a lot of cover for the fish, so I think they try to stick to like the smaller bait fish, try to stick to the edge or whatever, out of just open water. And when the fish are actually feeding, they're just kind of in, you know, feeding off the bank because it's like a good ambush spot. Kind of minimizes the areas that the smaller bait fish can escape if they have them kind of pushed up against the bank. I think their success for catching or feeding is a little bit better than out in open water. But yeah, I think it's deeper down on that end. Probably gets like 7 feet at the deepest, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this is not a bad spot. It's like it doesn't get a lot of pressure, which is kind of what I look for, and it's kind of calm. Not a lot of people out here. There are people that come and fish it, but I don't know. I feel like they're a little respectful. There's not a lot of trash and stuff. There's a gun range. I don't know if you can hear the gunshots. I doubt it with all the wind, but there's a gun range like a half a mile down the street, and across from that, there's another good spot to fish, but a lot of people go there, and it's just like half of the people fish. They just throw their trash on the ground and stuff. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, sometimes I'd rather come over here and kind of get away from the trash and stuff. Jeez, I'm so surprised that it's this windy. I thought about bringing my kayak or whatever. I was like, yeah, I might pull out the kayak today as I woke up. And yeah, that's kind of not an option right now. Yeah, 7 is not deep. This pond is not deep at all, honestly. There's a few spots around here, and there's another place that's pretty decent. The water is like super clear. It's almost kind of crazy how clear it is. And yeah, it's really shallow. And, I think the deeper the water, the better chances of the fish getting bigger. But it's not, like I said, I think the deepest might be like 5 feet. And there's quite a few fish in there, but they're all, 2, 3 pounders maybe, if not smaller. I think I'm getting a bite from like a bluegill. But yeah, that spot, for some reason, it's and got a lot of pressure too. Is Seems like the last 6 months or so, just like tons of people fishing there for the size of the place. It's probably just as big as this spot, and yeah, there's every week there's at least like 5 to 10 people fishing it or whatever back to back, and I'm like, God, these fish don't get a rest. Actually, in one of my last videos, I think it was like 3 videos ago, I caught some of those bait fish that I was saying that I was considered fishing for the gar with here. But yeah, I caught like eight sunfish, and I put them in that pond to just kind of help increase the fish population. Maybe they'll be able to reproduce and create more forage for the bass and stuff to eat. I also released 2 catfish in it. Yeah, it is, man. Yeah, I don't have any videos of it. I want to make a video of it and maybe get some underwater footage one day, just to show how beautiful the spot is. But I feel like that's kind of promoting more people to go there, honestly, which I don't mind. But it's just like, I don't know. The spot is just kind of overpressured, come one, come all. But at the same time, it's like the fish need to breathe. It's unfortunate, mate. I don't know how I lost signal. All right. Unfortunate. I guess maybe I got signal again. Yeah, I lost signal. If anybody's in the chat, if someone can let me know if I'm actively live at the moment, I would appreciate it. Again, sorry about the wind. It's just elements that I can't escape really right now. I could use a mic, but I don't have one. Once I make $1 million off YouTube, I might be able to afford one. Oh, I got a bite. That's crazy. Is it coming towards me? Yeah, something picked it up briefly. But yeah, if anybody's in the chat, and if you could let me know if this thing is actually working. I don't know why. Something about that area behind me that I always lose signal. I guess I could start another stream, but I doubt if I will. Baby. Yeah, I appreciate everyone that took the time to stop by and say hi, chatted with me for a little bit. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Muchas gracias. Could be crappie that I'm getting bites from as well. They might be shallow right now. Hey, what's up, Toys? Yeah, I wasn't sure. I lost signal on my live, so I wasn't sure if it was actually working. Like you said, it is windy. It's super windy. Appreciate you stopping by. Let's see. During the droughts, there used to be these crazy cracks in the ground. I guess the ground would recede, it like drop back or whatever from lack of rain, and there used to be these big cracks in the ground. But I guess last year was a pretty good year for rain, so it didn't get that bad last year. Oh, got a bite. It's probably bluegill. I'm seeing these small nose or needle nose gar surface every once in a while. Normally, when they're active, I guess other fish are active, which I guess is kind of a good sign. Trying to keep the rod in the in the. Oh wow, there's a gar at it. He was on it right now. Look, you can see it. Oh, I can see it. Look at him. You see that gar on my bait? Look, he's biting on it. Look, God, that was crazy. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, that gar, he wanted that thing bad. He chomped on it a couple times, turned his head with it, and eventually let it go. But yeah, he was on that thing, man. It's crazy how my silhouette or whatever, like my shadow, didn't phase him. at all. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but yeah, probably not as quality is not as good as what I can see. Location downtown. Pretty much downtown Carrollton, just on the opposite side of 35, coming down Belline, between 35 and Luna Road. It's a secret though. Don't tell nobody. Nah, it's just right here downtown Carrollton. You can see the water tower or whatever that thing is. I try not to put it in the video that much. I don't want people coming in fishing. It seem like these people in the city that like to fish, they don't really care about dropping trash and stuff like that. Like that one spot that is behind me. So much trash and stuff down there. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm just fishing this bank, kind of trying to avoid this wind. Caught one earlier. I missed one and I caught one. I'm not sure if the one that I caught was the same one I missed, but yeah, I caught a little one. What time is it? It's about to be 5. Go to work at I'll take off at like 8:15, 8:20 to go to work. Yeah, I'm real surprised that short-nosed guard was behind where he hit this bait. That was the one that just surfaced right to his right in front of where I cast it. But I missed one off the same bait that I'm fishing with now. I missed one maybe 4 or 5 months ago, and it was an alligator gar. It was a giant. It broke me off. It had to be like 20 pounds. I think they eat a lot of crawfish, and there's a lot of crawfish here, so I think that's one reason why they're kind of interested in this bait. It's the chatterbait. Thanks. Yeah, unfortunately, I lost signal, but I'm glad it's still somewhat going. Normally, best to just kind of start the stream once you lose signal. But I'm not gonna do that. I don't care if I'm getting the views or not. But yeah, not bad for a windy day of fishing, I guess. I caught one, got a couple bites. Probably make a couple of more casts and wrap it up. For some reason, I'm always losing my signal here, or in that particular area. I gotta jump the creek. Gotta make a couple casts over here. Let's see. What is this? Yeah, I just got the craziest text in Spanish. I don't know what that is about. It's weird because I've exchanged my phone number with a lot of people. Oh, I'm sorry about the wind. I've exchanged my phone number with a lot of people that I work with, and the majority of them speak Spanish. But I think could have been like a pocket text or something because it doesn't make any sense what somebody just wrote me. It's random. That's the only explanation that I could think of for that random text. Are you going back home? Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go back home. Get ready for work. Yeah, I'm not going straight to work from here. It'll be a while before I have to clock in. Pretty much clock in at 9, but we're there at 8:45 to start putting up traffic control and stuff like that, so that the other company that we subcontracted can start working. I really don't even do much at all. I just put up traffic control. I help out like a little bit. I probably work at least like maybe 30 minutes out of the night. But other than that, we're just there basically inspecting to make sure the other company is doing what they're supposed to do. And in case something happens, that we're able to, communicate with the people that gave us the job. We got the job, but we subcontracted it out to another company. And yeah, I got lucky on this one. I really don't have to do anything on this job much. I probably work out of the 8 hours I'm there. I probably work like an hour or less. 20 minutes taking out traffic control, 20 minutes putting it in, and I help out doing a couple random things. But other than that, I'm just kind of standing around or sitting in the car. But yeah, it's not always like that. I just got lucky with this one since the company that I work for subcontracted the job out to somebody else. Kind of feel like one of the important guys. I just sit in the car, just standing around watching people work. But typically, I'm on the other end. People watching me while I'm working. But yeah, I guess every dog has his day. I don't know how long I want to be on this project. I guess maybe until it's finished, but it's only like 2 weeks. I think maybe 2 weeks. I'm getting a bite. It's probably a bluegill. There used to be a lot of bluegill in this area. It's like rocky. And yeah, sometimes you'll catch bass over here lurking. But yeah, I would always see sunfish over here, like bluegill, sunfish, or whatever, red ear. But yeah, I haven't been fishing over here in a while. There's a trailer that got blown over on the freeway, and excuse me, there's a trailer on the freeway, and I was on the phone talking to someone, and they were like, "Oh yeah, that trailer's been there for ever since the ice storm." And I'm like, "Dang, that's crazy," because I haven't seen it, and so I guess that's lets you know how long it's been since I've been over in this area to fish. But yeah, kind of, I don't necessarily miss it, but I feel like it's been a while since I've had the opportunity to enjoy it. Even though the conditions are kind of bad, I'm enjoying it right now. It's a lot better than being in traffic or something. But yeah, sorry about the wind noise. It's just things that I can't control. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Anybody that came through and whatnot. Oh, there goes, I'm not sure if that was a buffalo or a carp. Yeah, I normally see those two around the edge. It was a decent sized one. Oh yeah, there's one right there. You can just see like the blackness. You can see his back, the dark back of it on it. Pretty sure that's a carp, yeah. Look, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't see it. You really can't see the fish, but that is a fish right there. It looks like a drum, buffalo, or a carp. I'm not sure which one it is, but there's quite a few of those in here. I think once they get so big, they don't really have any predators or anything, so it's just like they'll just kind of overpopulate the spot to a certain extent. Oh wow, I just got a crazy hit. That was a gar. Aggressive. My line's kind of frayed. Fishing a 14 or 14, I think. 14-pound fluorocarbon. Yeah, that gar hit it pretty hard. That's such small mouths, it's kind of hard to catch them. That was pretty wild. I should probably switch over to maybe trying to get a little video, but I think I'm just gonna let this ride. Not really worried about losing the stream, or the fact that I did lose my stream. I guess it's working. Last minute or so, it seemed like the wind is kind of calmed down. But yeah, as soon as I start talking about it, it'll probably pick up again. Big gust. Big old gush wind. Yeah, I'll probably just fish a little bit past this tree and start heading back. lost signal again. I don't know why this area is so bad for reception because I have 5 bars of 5G, but yet I still lose signal. I don't have any other apps open. I make sure that I close every app before. God, it sounds like the 4th of July behind me at this gun range. I make sure I close every app before I go live. Sorry about the wind, yo. I'm gonna get my back to it here in a second. Hopefully I can find my other ride. I don't even know what I did my second ride. I might be heading back in that direction again. What I do with that rod, man? Well, that's wild. One reason why I don't like fishing with 2 rods is I put one down and I take a few steps, and you never know what you did with it. Especially in this tall grass. I guess it'd be nice to have some type of little light that you could just manually turn on from like a key fob or something like that. Just like click on it. Excuse me. Tap it and be like, oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, it was wild. One day I was talking about it. People were asking me what species to fish in here. And I was literally probably standing right here, if not, really close to where I'm standing right now. And I was like, yeah, there's some giant alligator gar in here, but I never hung into one. I've never had one bite. I've only seen them surface, and as I'm speaking about it, I ended up getting one to bite, and man, it was crazy. I don't think I've ever had a fish on the end of my line that big. It was probably like 20 pounds or something. And sure enough, he broke me off. Same with another one that I snagged. It was like the next weekend that I came out. Ended up hooking into another one. He broke me off as well. On pretty much the same things that I'm throwing right now, the chatterbait and the Z-Man soft plastic. I can't think of it being anything else or any other fish that big. I saw one of them, but the second one I didn't see. It was just like pull and drag. Pull and drag and just couldn't control it at all. A lot of crawdads, like I said, around here, and you can see this a crawdad little hole. There's a lot of them. Picked up one time. Thing had to be at least like 7 inches long. It was giant crawdad. So I think that's something that the fish possibly feed on quite a bit here. I'm not sure if they even get in the water deep enough. typically always on the bank. But I know they will get in and under rocks and cracks and crevices. You would think there would be something in all this. There's a guard. That's probably the one that hit my little earlier. You would think there'd be something in all these limbs. Probably bait fish hiding in it, in the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Time is it? 5:10. Man, I just said it was like 5 o'clock. It was, damn, I don't know what that was. Like 10 minutes till 5 when I said that. Now it's already 5:10. Time flies when you're fishing, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and probably just make a couple more casts and wrap it up. I'm not sure if I'll get the opportunity to fish really this weekend. I should. It's just, I guess, me just biting a bullet, regardless of if I'm tired or not. But yeah, this is where I always, pretty much, I'm always losing signal. I lost it earlier. I think it was a little bit further over, but I don't know if there's like underground utilities that it interferes with the signal or what, but I'm always losing signal over here for some reason. Or it's happened to me before. Yeah, I think I did lose signal. That's okay. Literally just out here for fun. Let's see. This is the dead zone for some reason. Always losing signal. Drinking and stuff, leaving the trash. So disrespectful. Like 50 Corona bottles at the other spot across the street the other day. I was like, that's insane. These people do not care about the environment at all. No civil pride. Oh my God, the wind's gonna blow me in the water. Unfortunately, this might be one of the last cold fronts that we get. I don't know. The way the weather has been, it's pretty much unpredictable. We might get snow here in a couple months or something. Oh my God, look at this car. You see his big tail? I think that's a carp. Yeah. Some type of bottom feeder. This is where I missed that other alligator gar off the same lure that I'm tossing right now. Just felt like I got snagged. Just felt so heavy, and he just started swimming like crazy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make it out and do some fishing this weekend. I'm enjoying this too much. Despite, regardless of the conditions. I need to make it late for one of these days. There's probably so many people fishing Lake Fork and stuff. Trying to catch pregnant bass just because they weigh more, which is kind of crazy. I think it's wild. People sit there and fish with one fish that they can visibly see for hours and hours, just trying to get it to bite off the bed. It's like a whole nother level of obsession. I'm gonna sit here for 5 hours and try to catch this one 10-pound bass just because it's protecting its eggs. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, there's probably a lot of people on those big bass lakes just trying to catch those big pregnant females. All right, so yeah, I think that's gonna be my last cast. Última, la última. Appreciate the thumbs up. Everybody that stuck around, and sorry I lost signal. Sorry about the wind. The wind, the wind noise. But yeah, I appreciate everyone. Hope everyone has a great weekend. If you're watching a replay, thank you so much. Shout out to my man, Chris from Ours World. He's always watching my replays. And I kind of feel bad for it because normally I'm like, yeah, it was a bad trip. But if he does, it doesn't make it to the replay. I appreciate him. He's always, normally watching my replays. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good one. Looking forward to perhaps checking out some content this weekend if I get a chance. Watching some people's videos and whatnot. Tuning into some live streams. But yeah, thank you. My line's so twisted. This bait twists a lot in the water. It's just not swimming completely straight. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to rest a little bit before I go to work. But yeah, thank you so much. I will see you perhaps on the next one. Adios, and take care. I'm like walking through all these flowers.